So again, like Randy said, keep them in mind, please. Well, it's time to bring up our guest speaker tonight. Of course, the theme this year is the agricultural history of Blue Earth County, as everybody knows, who has eyes to see and ears to hear. We are very, very dependent in this area on agriculture. It's been such a key to the history of our area. Our speaker tonight is Dr. James L. Gibson. He is the Executive Director of Farm America. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Jim's illustrious career and life. He joined the Minnesota Agricultural Interpretive Center Farm America team on July 1st, 2009. He and his wife Kenna live in the Mankato area, although Jim spent much of his career as a member of the faculty at the University of Minnesota Waseca. He moved to the area again following retirement after having spent more than 15 years in Madison, Wisconsin, where Jim served as Development Officer with the National FFA Foundation, President and CEO of the Wisconsin Agribusiness Council, and Education Director for Agricultural and Natural Resources in the Wisconsin Technical College System. Jim has also served as a high school vocational agriculture instructor and a faculty member and administrator with the Institute of Agricultural Technology at Michigan State University, where he earned his baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees in agricultural education. Jim is a Spartan, as well as a gopher, right? All right. He's been recognized with honorary chapter and state awards from Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, and American FFA degrees. He's been honored with lifetime membership in the Wisconsin Association of Agricultural Educators and has been recognized by the Northwest chapter of the National Agricultural Marketing Association. He remains active, serving on the Agribusiness Advisory Committee at South Central College. He is a member of the Waseca Rotary. He is also very active in his church, Cenntenial United Methodist Church in downtown Mankato, where he serves as church treasurer. He's also secretary of the Business and Industry Support Team, better known as BEST of Waseca. Kenna and Jim moved back here to our area in part to be able to spend time with their grandchildren, because their daughters both live in this area. Their daughters, both married now, one living in St. Clair, the other living near Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. James L. Gibson.
I was wondering who he was announcing. But it's me. I'd like to have you acknowledge my wife, Kenna, who's also here at the table with me. And there's a delightful young lady that's been dubbed our third daughter. And but Brittany Unser is here. And would you stand? Brittany's done some of the homework for this presentation. And oh my gosh, the work that she did, I can't believe it. Well, I have a clicker in my hand, and if I pull my clicker out, and I try it. Well, when we moved to Minnesota the first time, we were aware of some things. We knew about Mother Hubbard. And we circled around a little bit, and we found this guy as well. And I'm proud to tell you where I grew up. Down the road from Tony the Tiger near Battle Creek, Michigan, near Grand Rapids. So I kind of live with animals, and I like it. It's good. For more than 150 years, you know, in agriculture in this county, in this region, we have a tremendous history. We moved to Waseca in 1976, and then we moved away and came back, as you heard. And I loved it every minute. Cold and snow, and watching the soils turn from black to green to brown to green to black. It's just so fast, the agriculture that we know today here. And it's been fun for me as a former faculty member of the University of Minnesota at Waseca to actually run into a former student a time or two, and I think I see Williams, Lee Williams. Lee, would you stand up? Where'd you go? There he is, former student. He survived it. I often ask the question when somebody mentions that they were a student of mine, I ask, how did it work out for you? I think it worked out good in spite of it. This is good. This is super for me. And it's a tremendous possibility that we have to work together again. Now, this agriculture stuff is a big deal. You know it's a big deal. All of you know what corn looks like as a seed crop, right? Any of you have corn in your view, seed corn? Okay, do you have soybeans in your view? Do you have oats? Do you have wheat? Well, I had one family that came in with their kids in the scout troop that visited our place, and she was pretty sure those oats were